What's up, everybody? Jared here from Legends Lookback, bringing you an extra special bonus episode because I am finally going to do a project that has been on my mind for a long time, maybe 2 or 3 years. I've been wanting to do this. We're finally going to give R2 here his own little buddy. I need a little bit more background for the live stream. I need a little bit something else to balance out what I've got going on behind me on the YouTube vids. Therefore, we are officially going to build our very own Gonk Droid. As you can see, we've got our storage bins, we've got some spray paint, we got a bucket full of greeblies here, juice lids and computer component parts, and honestly, we just need a whole ton more of them in order to make this project. But we're gonna do what we can. We're gonna make it, budget friendly, and I've watched like 20, 30 YouTube videos, so that's pretty much all you need, right? 20, 30 YouTube videos. Anyway, I'm very excited to get this project going, hoping to bring you along with me. It's been a while since I've done one of these Yavin base builds videos. Had a series going on the Patreon, moved into this house. I moved into this house right about a year ago and built the Star Wars studio I've got going on up here, the Star Wars collection / YouTube studio. But it's not quite where I want it yet. So I'm gonna be doing a few more projects, the Gonk Droid being chief among them. So without further ado, let's get started. One of the things that has really been difficult in trying to acquire the right pieces for this project is getting the right storage bins. Now, I have heard, according to a YouTuber or two, that the clear plastic can be a little bit fragile, and I do need to cut into it in order to, put this cake pan that's currently full of greeblies. That'll be the face, and I've got to, cut a hole for this so it is recessed a little bit. It has been tremendously difficult to find storage bins that don't have some sort of cutout, some sort of groove on the what's going to be the face of the Gonk Droid. So I finally found a couple that I think are going to work, and I'm very excited to get started. Here's an example of a bucket that I really liked, but I don't think it was quite right. You see on the side of this bucket, it's kind of got a Gonk Droid Star Wars-y look to it, right? But the problem is the front also has this kind of design. It's got this cutout sort of deal going on, and that's just not quite right for the face of a Gonk Droid. So we've got the clear plastic bins that are a blank slate. We're going to screw the face right into the Gonk Droid, and we'll see how this goes. Back to working on the bins. The texture worked really well. It actually stuck on pretty good. And now we are going to hit it with a coat of spray paint. So the last spray painting attempt was a big failure because I broke off the nozzle with my strength. I tried to pop the cap off the spray paint bottle. So my hands got super covered in gray spray paint. It was a disaster. So I'm trying again. Trying not to spend any more money on this project because that gets out of hand real easily. So now I'm going to try using the red spray paint, and I'm going to put like a different color over that. I want a little bit of the red showing as if it's rusty. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to throw some spray paint on, but this time gloves, because there is still gray spray paint in my nail beds from last weekend's disaster.
Update. The bins are drying. And I can't decide if it looks like somebody was murdered and bled out over the bins, or if they just kind of, fit the vibe for Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's week, the time of my painting these. So either way, I'm glad that I'm gonna do another coat of another color over on top of this, because yikes. Let's be real, y'all. This has not been a perfect project. As you can see, I was right about the fact that the clear plastic was brittle and there was a fracture. I have tried gluing it with some epoxy and it's doing all right. It's doing all right. It's holding together pretty well. It's kind of got like an Anakin-esque scar going on. So name ideas, suggestions are welcome. Something that maybe like is reminiscent of an Anakin Scarface sort of. I don't know. You help me out, folks. I do like the way that the face is coming together. I'm not certain on this piece here. And I'd like to give this a coat of paint. We'll see. It just depends on how much time we have. The attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed. What do you think? Like a 6 out of 10? About to put the juice lids on. Juice lids, as all Star Wars builders know, are an essential greebly. Now let me go ahead and tell you this. I had a ton of juice lids that I've collected over the last couple years, and I did not have 2 matching juice lids. Could not for the life of me find 2 matching. So I had to go and buy juice, and we just finished breakfast for dinner. So finished the orange juice, got a lid. I'm gonna screw these 2 on. I want them over here on the side of the Gonk Droid. Once we get these glued on, we can put on the next coat of paint.
Okay.
I found, first of all, I've got these little buckets that I got for a pegboard. I think they're gonna be my feet. I'd like something that's got like a groove down the middle, but I've kind of run out of time, and I just want to get at least something up in time to have a video out, because we got deadlines, folks. And so I saw somebody that used these little buckets for feet, and they're for a pegboard. I actually bought them for the pegboard, but I'm trying to quit spending money on this project. I'm looking to see what I've got for free. And was cleaning up around the house, and I found this awesome pipe behind my garage. Look at this bad boy. Found it behind my garage. Very excited. I think it's gonna be the perfect width for the Gonk legs. So I have to chop this up into exactly the right length that I need. Gluing the legs onto the Gonk Droid. And I feel like that torture droid from Jabba's palace. The one that goes, ah! You torture the feet. I'm not actually torturing the Gonk Droid, just trying to attach those legs. Welcome to the sick and twisted mind of a person who is desperately trying to finish a really weird Star Wars build. So, shout out to the Gonk Droid. I spray painted the yellow bins black. They might need another coat now that I'm looking at it with some light, to be honest. So throw another coat on there. About to try to see after that how I can attach the top bin to the bottom bin. I think I've got something in a drawer that's gonna be just right, but which drawer? I don't know, I gotta find it. just got them flipped around and put the cap piece on. Now I've got a strip that I'm going to use. I'm going to try to go around the waist like a belt to get him fastened in place. Not loving the, don't like that sound. Not loving the foot situation, but work in progress. Turns out my Gonk Droid was way too tall and lanky. So we're sawing him off at the kneecaps. Amputation underway.
And that is going to do it for the Gonk Droid build, at least for now. There's a lot more that I would like to do to him and with him. But I'm about to go out of town. I need to finish this video. I'd like to add a little something here. I've got something in mind. I'm going to try to take apart an old VCR. But this is what we've got so far. I'm really pleased with the electrical tubing. Again, on this side where it's lighter. This electrical tubing that I used here on the legs. I need to patch up the yellow that's showing through there, a little bit of black paint, but the juice lids there look good. My E, I think, came together well. I generally like the face, though don't think it's perfect. I'd like to get some of those flush 1-inch square tiles to put here instead of perhaps some of these computer parts, but I do like the way the eyes look. That is at least decent, maybe not perfect. The belt around the waist, you know, might want darker. And I'm not sure that it's even all that great. Yeah, it doesn't look great on camera here, but it's holding it together. It's like some bathroom sealant. It goes like around the tub. Yeah, I had some left over, so it's what I use for now. Feet look a little small. Anyway, this is him. I'm accepting name suggestions. I'm thinking Jank. Like Janky, the Gonk Droid, instead of G-O-N-K, like a J-A-N-K, because, boy, was this a disastrous build. But came together. Let me know what you think. Kind words only, please. I'm all too aware of his imperfections, but it is, after all, a Gonk Droid. So, until further notice, this is it. R2's new buddy. What do we think? Got the mouse droid back there, the R2, and now the Gonk Droid. Hopefully you'll see him on the next episode of Legends Look Back. See you later.